Y'all already know what it is. Jay Williams, Let's Live Life, and we're back. Staying free after being released. Why guys can't do it. Let's relive it. So I've talked about this in the past, but I watched the video and there's a lot I left out, a lot I felt I need to touch on, a lot that I think can be said to help somebody else. Not only have I experienced it myself and went right back after getting out, I see it daily. People ask me about doing interviews and am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? Yeah, I am, but I like to interview people I know so that they can tell, similar stories to what I have. They've lived through what I've been through. But the bottom line is that all my friends, all the guys I know from lockup are either locked up and didn't get out yet or have gotten out and are back in. I try to stress this to people, and I don't know how many more times I can say it. You don't ever want to forget where you've been, what you've gone through, where you came from. You don't want to forget jail. You don't want to forget prison. People get out and they just want to leave it behind them and not think about it no more and go back on with their lives like it never happened. Well, I hate to break the news to you, it happened. And the moment you forget about the consequences in life and what's waiting on you, it'll happen again. I could have gotten out and said, you know what, I'm not going to work this little job that's paying me peanuts. It's not worth my time. And I could have went back to crime. And I wouldn't be here doing these videos today. Did it cross my mind? Absolutely. I told y'all I would work my job and then I get off and I throw my backpack on and I go in the projects and tattoo all night. Bad places I shouldn't be. I'm just there to make money, but I've got people around me bagging up all types of drugs. I'm now in a bad situation, and even though I'm not doing anything wrong, had the police ran up in there, that would have been the end of it. That would have been the end of my probation. I'd have got violated. People don't like to claim their drugs, you know what I mean? But I was lucky enough that what I was there to do, I accomplished, and I got up out of there. It's not going to be easy coming home. It's not. People think that you go to prison and you get all this help and they do this and they do that. There are programs and stuff they offer. But for the most part, it's not about rehabilitation. Prison is a punishment and it's about incarceration. The money is not in the rehab. The money is not in making people better people. The money is in people being locked up. If everybody was to smarten up today and they had no one to lock up, do you understand the impact that would have on our economy, on these facilities, on the people that work these jobs? They wouldn't know what to do. They're building penitentiaries just as fast, if not faster, than they are schools. And that's because guys get out here and they just continue to mess up. I keep my prison ID close by at all times so I can see it as a constant reminder that that's where I was. I am one of the few that I know that got out and stayed out. And it's the first time it's been like this since I was a kid. I've gotten out and gotten rearrested within 24 hours on different charges. I've gotten out and gotten indicted. I've gotten out with no plans of doing good. The last time I got out of lockup in Philly, I was at House of Corrections. I told my cellmate, he was like, they're going to let you go. What are you going to do? I told him, I'm going to go right back to what I was doing before I got locked up. And it wouldn't be but 42 days later, I was locked back up on the charges that sent me away for 10 years. People want to get out and they want to shine. They want to be seen. They want people to see the tattoos, see the muscles. They feel like since they've been gone that the world owes them something, or that they're going to be more than they were before they left. When in reality, the people that really matter in his life want you to get out and do good. They want you to come home and take care of your kids. Come home and be the man or be the woman you should have always been. But that's not what we do. We get out and we run back to these areas and these guys and these girls that they may care about you, but in reality, how far does that go? They didn't come see you. They didn't put no money on your books when your stomach is rumbling at night. It was on you. They weren't there. They were out there doing, what they were doing. The world goes on. And it goes on without you. You're nobody special. Just because a friend pops up every once in a blue moon, once a year to say what's up, don't mean you're special, man. Your friends are the ones that are going to stop you from doing the things that get yourself in trouble. Stop you from committing crimes. Tell you, don't do that. Your kids, they're not going to look at you and say, maybe you should go sell drugs or maybe you should go rob somebody, because they love you and they want you to be here. Every morning I get up, I get dressed, brush my teeth, wash my face, throw my clothes on, and before I leave, I walk back over to the bed and I hug my little boy and I give him a kiss. And I tell him I'll see you this evening. And that's what I'm going to do. We leave behind those that need us the most, and then we question why it is they turned out bad or why they follow in our footsteps. Because it's our job as parents, as role models, as leaders to teach them. And we have ingrained it in them that it's okay to be like we are, or that selling drugs or doing this dumb shit is okay. It's a no-brainer. That's what they're going to do. They're going to follow in your footsteps. I tell these stories not in any form of glorification or to try to make it seem like it's great or that, this is just what it is. I tell them in hopes that somebody else will listen and live my life, live my nightmares, the things I went through without ever having to really live my life or live those nightmares. I went in at such a young age that when all the other kids were, oh, he's locked up, scared to get locked up, I was already desensitized to it. I was already okay with it. By the time I became an adult, being locked up was more common to me than going to school was. It was more common to me than having a home-cooked meal was. I was accustomed to eating trays. I was accustomed to locking down every night at a certain time. I became okay with it. You should never, ever accept that as your fate. I know guys that went to prison for the first time and they never get to leave. Hadn't been locked up as juveniles, hadn't been locked up, early on in life. They went one time and that was the last time that they ever went, because they'll never come home. If you've got to mop floors to get where you want to be in life, mop them. If you've got to flip burgers, dig ditches, whatever it may be, do it. Because it damn sure beats the alternative of doing it inside of a prison chow hall. It's short and sweet, man. I just wanted to put that out for y'all. I got a banger coming up. Just need to drop something early. Work's picked up. We're super busy. Trying to keep y'all entertained. Trying to keep this YouTube thing going. And y'all know I will. That's what I do. It's nothing to me. But anyways, man, y'all know what I'm doing, man. I'm just trying to keep y'all entertained. Are you not entertained? This is Jay Williams. Let's live life. To all my real ones and the awesome real ones watching, stay free. Salute.